The shipwreck was a Coalition carrier, last seen 4 years ago. The wreck has been ransacked by Galcian troops looking for something. We believe it was the recovered artifact. We have also recovered the encrypted first officer's log from the derelict carrier. It belonged to my brother. The data is spotty, but this is what we have deciphered.
This is First Officer Jaraci S'Jet of the carrier Ifrit Nabal. 1,256 souls aboard. We've been immobilized by Dune Kalash. There are considerably more artifacts at the Kalash location. This is the First Officer of the carrier Ifrit Nabal, signing off.
The Kalash coordinates correspond to this location from the satellite data of 4 years ago.
We will alter course, following the route of our Coalition's first expedition. At the Kalash location, we will accelerate resourcing and artifact recovery operations. Course locked in.
G'day everybody and welcome back to Homeworld Deserts of Kharak.
Closing in on the target site. Rachel, scout ahead and establish a positive ID.
Roger that.
We have arrived in the general vicinity where the Ifrit Nabal recovered the artifact. Spread out and search the area.
Rachel here. We're moving out. Spool up. Still nothing. Adjusting onboard scanners. Awaiting orders. Just when we were getting... It's gotta be around here. The signal we picked up was significant.
Thanks to the intel that we received from the Ifrit Nabal, the fleet have decided to make a bit of a detour to a place known as the Kalash site.
Awaiting orders. Board's green. Reposition. Science officer responding. Intel. We found something. Are you guys seeing this?
Affirmative.
Commencing scan.
What are we dealing with?
Stand by. Checking the data now. It's some kind of ship. I'm beginning analysis of the main superstructure. Readings show considerable heavy metal deposits. This is definitely the Kalash site that Jacob was talking about. Data confirms the Ifrit Nabal artifact was indeed removed from this location. I'm also detecting wreckage strewn across the valley below. I'll need to set up additional scanners to get a clearer picture of exactly what happened here. My preliminary scans are incomplete. I need to place a scanner at this location to get more data. Runner copies.
Alright, after a little bit of scouting, we found what appears to be the wreck of a massive starship. In addition to the main wreck that you can see here, there are additional wrecks down in the valley below as well. But let's get started by placing down the scanner that's required for the main wreck.
Set up scanner for area sweep. Scanner deployed. Commencing surface scan now. just when we were getting The technology contained here is far more extensive than anything we have gathered to date. It will advance our existing research programs exponentially. The resources that are visible now can be salvaged, but there are considerably more within the wreck itself. In order to extract them, we need to establish a broader scanner network so I can develop a complete shipbreaking plan. I'm sending the details to the Kapisi's engineering team. Operators, please confirm negative contacts in your area. Scan complete. I'll need some time to fully analyze this data.
We need to explore the valley below to identify additional wreckage from the Kalash. Deploy and secure scanners at each wreckage site located. Alert. The storm is producing tornadoes on low-lying areas. Avoid the tornadoes. The sand and debris they spin up chews through light armor. Searching for additional wreckage in the valley ahead could be difficult.
Salvage array.
If we upgrade our fabrication facilities to produce base runners, they'll help us in our search.
Alright, so our main objective in this mission is to scan all of the wreck sites. That might be a little bit of a challenge considering we do still need to defend the main wreck site as well. Luckily, we've got various resource nodes available to us here. So let's get our resourcing operation up and running.
Send orders. Proceed to our
Now,
site.
speaking of resourcing, we don't actually have that many salvages, so it might be wise to start getting a few more. So let's get that in the pipeline right now. In addition to that, we didn't create our railgun fabrication in the previous mission. So let's get the railgun fabrication on the go as well.
Systems ready.
Salvager online.
PDA active.
Salvager online.
Okay,
Carrier copies.
Research completed.
now we can create our own railguns thanks to the railgun fabrication. So we'll send our group of railguns
Railgun responding.
onto the right hand side here, and we'll build additional railguns for the group on the left hand side. Now, in addition to the railguns, we're going to need
PC reading.
base runners to help us scan and search the area for wreck sites. So let's get base runner fabrication going here.
Base runner fabrication online.
Begin constructing base runners and use them to search for salvageable wreckage.
Intel, can you provide an update on the Sakala's current location? How long the maintenance queue?
No response from the Sakala. The storm is interfering with our communications.
Back in 10. Understood. Keep me advised.
Affirmative.
Okay, it seems like we still haven't been able to make contact with the Sakala. But considering we have our hands full here at the Kalash site, the rendezvous with the Sakala is going to have to wait. Alright, let's get a base runner queued up. Now, considering how much ground we're going to have to cover, I think it's wise that we split the group into two. So we'll have the remainder of the fleet defend this position, while we have Group 1 and 2 move down.
Deploy a probe from one of our base runners to help in the search for wreck sites. Probes will allow us to quickly explore new areas and search for hostile forces.
Sorry guys, as I was saying,
Board's green.
we'll get
Reposition.
Group 1 and 2 moving down into the valley below. That way we should be able to start searching for the wreck sites. Now, our base runners are very similar to Rachel's base runner, although the standard base runners do have a couple of additional features and skills, if you will. So if we
Base
take a
runner
look,
online.
we've got the ability
Operations update.
to
RUs in the region have been drained.
deploy scanners like Rachel's base runner, but we also have the ability to deploy turrets, and also we can launch probes from this vehicle. So we're going to quickly use the probe ability, and we'll send our first probe down to the wreckage on the east and see if we can find it. Now, we may as well actually take a quick look at the probe. Very cool looking thing.
Wreckage site detected. Great work. Establish a scanner and a defensive turret. Our scans indicate there are 2 additional wreck sites.
Alright, very nice. So I've found the first wreck site. Once the probe is done scanning, it should return back to the base runner. But since we've found the wreck site on the eastern side, let's get our forces moving and seeing if we can secure that site.
Cleared for move. Ready for assignment. Escort set for armor. Ranged online. Guard set on armor. Move to guard craft.
Base runner here. Systems online. Board is green. Let's roll.
Strike confirms. We're moving up.
All systems green. We're clear to proceed.
Okay, meanwhile, let's just quickly check back on the rest of the fleet.
PC, go ahead.
We do need some railguns for the group that we have on this side, so let's get a few railguns queued up. I think 4 railguns should do the trick.
Salvager ready. We
Got
got
a
an
salvager doing nothing here. Let's
CU's
get him to
identified. Proceed to
start
site.
working on one of these resource nodes. Okay, most of our groups are in position here.
Railgun
Let's keep
operational.
moving up.
Destination set.
Strike craft ready. Let's move.
Armor copies. We're up and running.
Railgun
Push
online.
up to that point.
Alright, now,
Reading it.
with the base runner, we should place down our scanner,
Set up a scanner over there.
and with our railguns, I
Railgun
feel
copy.
like there
Copy.
is an
Holding.
opportunity to
Railgun
utilize the
operational.
high ground of this dune right here. So let's park all of our
Ready.
railguns
Roger.
at the highest point.
All systems green.
That
New
should
heading
let
set.
us sort of bombard the enemy from afar if they get close to the wreckage site here.
Railgun online.
The Galcian are targeting our scanner network. Scramble defenders. All scanning sites must be secured. Recommend deploying turrets from base runners to do so.
Go for armor.
Alright, looks like we've got company.
Runner
We'll do
copy.
as suggested, which is deploying a few turrets
We've
around
detected
this
something.
site.
Can you confirm
Get the
visual?
turret up. Make sure it's combat ready.
Now these turrets are surprisingly very effective. However, they are pretty expensive, 250 resources, so they don't really come cheap.
Reporting.
We'll try and keep them alive as much as we can.
One shot. Adjusting speed to max. Underway. Alert. Report taking hostile fire.
Reading.
Go. Strike craft destroyed. Armored vehicle is taking fire. Hostile armor incoming. Support crews are under attack. Immediate fire support on that position.
Alright, that was an easy defense right there. Okay, let's deploy another turret.
Deploy a turret on that location.
Unfortunately, the turrets do have a cooldown on them, so you can't continuously deploy turrets like crazy. actually see a large buildup of Galcian forces around this side. They even have a production cruiser there. We should try and do something about that. Otherwise, we'll be constantly under attack.
Send message. Enemy light attack vehicle marked on approach.
Okay, let's set up one more turret, sort of in the center.
New heading set. Armor, go ahead. Ready. The Galcian are attempting to destroy our scanner network.
Turret is under fire.
We require rapid response aircraft to counter Galcian attacks.
Strike craft down.
Invest in the Kapisi's hangar facilities to begin producing strike fighters.
Authentication pending. Alert, a turret post just went down.
Okay.
We need a turret set in place.
Unfortunately, we did lose that turret right there. I think what I'll do is invest in the support cruiser repair speed. This should hopefully help us repair things a lot faster.
Receiving. Okay, time to roll. Support cruiser under
Now, in
attack.
addition
Immediate
to
fire
the
support on
repair
that
speed,
position.
we
Armor
just
vehicle
learned
taking
that
effective fire.
we now have the capability to get strike fighter fabrication as well. So as soon as we're done with the repair speed, we'll get strike fighter fabrication.
Research completed.
That should let us build our own fighters, and that will give us a little bit of air support. Hopefully that'll tip the battle in our favor.
Strike craft destroyed.
Enemy contact. Get a turret up.
Hostile armor eliminated. Hostile light attack vehicle detected. Set new heading.
Alright, so we've got 3 turrets up in this area.
Strike fighter fabrication online.
Begin constructing strike fighters immediately.
Bearing designated.
We just had the announcement that
ready.
the fighter fabrication is complete, so let's get ourselves a few strike fighters.
Hostiles designated.
Now each
Strikers
one
assigned.
does cost quite a bit of money, 375 plus it takes up 2 in terms of the fleet capacity,
Hostile strike craft
and
down.
we're
One of our
at the
turrets
moment
is taking fire.
at the maximum capacity of the fleet. Now I do want a few more strike
vehicle
fighters
is
if we
taking
can
fire.
get them, so we might have to retire a few units
Ready.
to make way for some more strike fighters.
Enemy armor disabled. Reading. Engage. Alert. Turret post destroyed.
Okay, another turret post went down.
Orders. Light attack vehicle is under fire. Close the flank.
Another large attack here. Let's get our strike fighters
Strike fighter
into
coordinates
the battle
dialed in.
here. Let's see
Attack vector dialed in.
if we can
Where's the bike?
quickly check them out here as they launch.
We got a railgun under fire.
Very cool.
Roger. Ratcheting up firepower. Reading. Repair protocols active. Don't move into my line of fire. Returning fire.
Alright. Did a little bit of work there. Now, as I mentioned before, we may actually make
Support
way for some of our strike fighters. We'll retire a couple of units in
Strike copies.
this group here.
Proceed with
Armor
decommission.
vehicle taking effective fire. Reading. Reading. Target locked. Strike craft destroyed. Ready. Contact. Hostile armor eliminated. Hostile light attack vehicle.
Alright, let's get one
visually
more strike fighter.
authenticated.
So we should
Proximity
have
warning
at
in
least
effect.
one
Hostile
full
designated.
squadron.
We got something on the horizon, waiting for eyes on to authenticate. Enemy armor on approach.
And we'll try to use our strike
fighter
fighters
ready
to
for service.
take out this production cruiser over here.
Ready. Move order confirmed.
Armor ready. Green line confirmed.
Runner, go ahead. Base runner is en route.
Okay, now I might actually
ready.
retire a couple more of our LAVs here.
On our way.
Because I do want a couple more strike fighters if we can.
Receiving. Coordinates confirmed. A turret is under fire. Reading. Repair crew to station. Hostile strike craft down. Put fire on the flank. Armored vehicle is taking fire.
Alright.
Strike copies.
Vehicle returning for decommission. Fleet Group 1 assigned.
Okay, now let's see. Since we've got these new turrets, we might very quickly take a closer look at them. Now, you may recall some of the turrets that were defending the position at the Boneyard in Episode 2. These turrets are exactly the same as those. Very cool, unmanned turrets. Okay, looks like another attack coming in. Let's start getting our strike craft doing a bombardment on the production cruiser on this side.
CU field expended.
Reading. Draw their fire. Give me a clean shot. Enemy armor disabled. Engaging. Hostile light attack vehicle detected. Coordinates confirmed.
Let's quickly focus on our fighters here.
Tracking armored craft on approach.
Very nice. Okay, how are we going here? Okay, about half health. So one more bombardment, we should be able to take it out, I think. That's provided it doesn't really repair itself, but we'll see. Now, we've got space for, I think, maybe 3 more of our fighters. Actually, scrap that. 2 more.
Hostile strike craft down.
That's okay, I think that's a pretty decent investment. We should be able to cover a lot of ground with those fighters.
Hostile armor eliminate.
Okay, a couple more waves coming in at once.
Online.
This might be a bit of a difficult defense here.
Support cruiser under attack. Immediate fire support on that position.
Okay, not too bad. Our support cruiser has taken a little bit of damage though, so I'm a little bit worried about that.
Move order confirmed.
Now, I'm not really going to move out of this position to look for some of the other wrecks until we know that we have a little bit of breathing room. And it seems that the Galcian are being pretty relentless here.
Ready. Maintenance first strike craft destroyed. The railgun is taking effective fire.
Reading.
Alert. A turret post just went down.
Enemy contact. Get a turret up.
Enemy light attack vehicle marked on approach.
Okay.
Enemy contacts on the board.
Looks like we're going to have to spend a little bit more money setting up more turrets here, unfortunately.
Contact. Enemy armor. Bearing designated.
We'll try and keep the turrets a little bit closer to the support cruiser. That might help us a little bit.
Send message. Attention.
Okay, let's do another strike on the support cruiser here, or production cruiser rather.
Support taking hostile fire.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Support cruiser under attack. Immediate fire support on that position. Return fire. Roger. Resting on firepower. Enemy armor disabled. A turret is under fire.
Receiving.
Armored vehicle is taking fire.
For orders. Launch focus. Acknowledged. Ready.
Hostile strike craft down.
Go for support. Contact. Deploy a turret. Zero in on him.
Alright, we managed to take their support cruiser out. Sorry, production cruiser. So hopefully we should see less Galcian coming in from the east.
Send message. Roger that. Coordinates
Pull our
confirmed.
base runner back a little bit here.
Make ready.
Okay, looks like we've got another couple of strike fighters already, so we should be able to use them
PC copies.
to
Strike fighter
soften
approach
some of
vector
these
dialed
Galcian up before
Attack
they
course set.
actually come in for an attack. Might actually get
Standing by.
Rachel down here, see if she can actually
Rachel moving out.
help with repairing the support cruiser.
Focus the repair on primary systems.
2 check 360. Strike craft destroyed. One of our turrets is taking fire. Repair protocol active. The captain.
While we've got a pretty good defense set up here, I might also invest a little bit more in some tech. We'll get some hull improvements for the armor, and we might actually then improve our support cruiser even more with this effectiveness boost. It'll give the hull a bit of a boost for the support cruiser, since we've got a little bit of resources to spend.
Armored assault modifications carried out.
Kapisi copies.
Okay, so I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable right now to push out.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed
Let's
in.
check
Green
on
line confirmed. Engines on.
our
Receiving.
other group here and see if we can start pushing them out to the valley
On
below.
our way. Reading. Green line confirmed. Go for ranged. Guard set on armor. Move to guard craft.
Research completed.
Escort set for armor. Op ready. Go ahead. Take him out.
Tracking hostile. Confirm and engage on site.
Output to minimum on. Let's not be an accident then for Kelsey Patrol. Enemy armor disabled.
Alright, not bad. These guys shouldn't really pose too much of a problem for our forces if they do decide to come in for an attack.
Runner,
We
go
will
ahead.
need our base runner to come back and
Base runner
give
is en
support
route.
to the other group that's pushing
Unknown
down.
inbound. Designating
So
hostile.
let's get it moving back
moving.
here.
Confirmed. Escort support cruiser.
Let's quickly check on our resourcing operation here. Okay, so still quite a few resources to gather.
We read you.
The salvage is sort of bugged out a little bit here. Let's get him moving.
Displace to that CU field. Make ready.
Okay, let's move the Kapisi up a little bit closer to some of these resources. Hopefully that'll let us gather it a little bit faster. Alright, a little bit quiet on this front, which is not bad actually, so not going to complain.
Ready. Send.
That might give us the chance to actually improve a few things here. I might get the improvement for the strike fighter hangars, and that should actually help us, I guess, reload those fighters a little bit faster. Now this area is going to be a little bit precarious with all of the
Research
tornadoes
completed.
going by. Just want to make sure that we do avoid those as best as possible, because they can definitely do a lot of damage to our forces if we're not careful.
Visually authenticated. We've got hostile on sensors. Confirm visual.
Okay, sand skimmers across there.
Reading. Move confirmed. Strike copies. Coordinates confirmed.
More sand skimmers over
Ready for
here.
command. Green line confirmed. Reading. Go for order. Support cruiser under attack. Immediate fire support on that position.
Ready.
Okay, the repairs are done for the
Hostile
support
strike
cruiser
craft
over
down.
this side. Let's bring Rachel back.
Move out and be ready.
So we're relatively undefended here for the Kapisi, which makes me a little bit worried. But we are at our troop limit already, so just need to be extra careful.
Reading. Armor ready.
Okay, let's
order
move out.
confirmed. Cruiser ready. Escort marked armor. Guard marked armor. Assuming guard position. Receiving. Copy. Escort. The turret is under fire. Ready.
Okay, looks like we're still having
Hostile armor incoming.
various attacks on the eastern wreck site. These guys still haven't moved yet. That's okay.
Strike copies.
Won't complain about that.
Go for armor. New
Okay,
heading
let's
set.
get all of these guys moving.
Ready.
And let's do a bit of a
Engine to
scout
idle.
here.
Reading him.
Additional wreckage site located. Roger. Good work. Set up a scanner and secure the site. Armor, there is still one more wreck site. Continue your search.
Reporting. New coordinates verified.
Okay, let's get the scanner up and running on this side.
Deploy a scanner at marked position. Reporting. Going mobile.
Now, our railguns, as usual, we do want to position them on the high ground, if we can.
One of our turrets is taking fire. Reading. We got a railgun under fire.
Okay, another
Hostile
small
armor
attack on this side. I don't think we have any casualties for now, which is good.
Ready.
Let's see here. As I said, we want our railguns to be positioned on the high ground, so let's move them over there.
Railgun reading you.
But we don't want them undefended, so let's get our armor in there as well.
Send message. Grid
Support
updated.
cruiser can sort of come a little bit closer to the rest of our forces while we wait for the base runner here. Now I am actually going to send out our strike fighters out on the field here, sort of relatively in the middle,
Hostile strike craft down.
and that's mainly just to make sure that we can actually use them if we need to.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
They're just like a contingency plan if we do suddenly get attacked with a larger Gaussian force. Okay, that's our second scanner up, which is good. Let's get turrets set up in this position as well.
Defend that area with a turret. Reading. Underway. Receiving.
Okay, not a lot of Gaussian movement, thank goodness. Because getting to all three wreck sites is going to be a little bit of a stretch here for us,
Send message.
considering our troop limit at the moment. Let's get another turret set up here.
Deploy a turret on that location. Go ahead.
Might pull this
Coordinates
railgun
confirmed.
back a little bit.
Runner, go ahead. Move order confirmed.
And we'll also deploy another probe to see if we can find
command.
the last wreck site here.
Get a turret up. Make sure it's combat ready.
Great work. All the wreckage sites have been found. Deploy a scanner, then set up a turret to defend it from Gaussian attacks.
Alright, let's just check back on the Kalash site here, just to make sure our resourcing operation is okay.
Ready.
Operators to confirm.
Many
Okay, one more turret,
Reporting.
and then we'll get going to see if we can
Defend that area
find
with a turret.
the last wreck site and place the scanner on it.
Receiving. Armor ready. Coordinates confirmed. Go for ranged. On our way. Ready. Escort set for armor. Runner. Confirmed. Escort support cruiser.
Alright, now here's where things get a little bit tricky. We don't have an additional army to go to the last wreck site and defend it. So we're going to have to use this group to go there as well.
Unidentified contact. Designate as hostile. Strike copies.
Just checking for enemy movement here.
Hostile light attack vehicle detected. We got something on the horizon.
Okay,
Waiting for
yeah,
eyes
we've
on
got
to
quite a large
authenticate.
force here.
Tracking
We
armored
may
craft on
actually
approach.
stay back here just to see if we can defend for the time being.
Kapisi copy.
Let's get our fighters out there,
Dialed in.
seeing if they can
Attack course set.
do a
Ready,
little bit of
set.
damage for us. did a little bit of damage. Doesn't look like they're making an attack to the center wreck site here. So that's not bad. But I'm a little bit worried about pushing out.
Op ready. Go for armor. The turret is under fire. Ready for command. Maintenance protocols in effect. Armor vehicle taking effective fire. Support ready. Set new heading. Move with that armor. Go. Enemy armor disabled.
It looks like they're pushing towards the center now. I don't think that's going to be too much trouble at all.
Reading. Copy. Target set. We're clear to move and engage. Hostile strike craft down. Ready for order. The railgun is taking effective fire. Move to guard craft. Online. Guard position locked in. Reading. Confirmed. Escorting base runner. Reading.
Alright, let's send our strike fighters out
Strike fighter
just
approach
to
vector
defend the
dialed in.
airspace around this side.
Line confirmed.
And if we do happen to run into some Gaussian, we can
Be advised. an RU
hopefully
site
take
has been
some of them
exhausted
out.
of Resources.
with those fighters. Meanwhile, we have to very quickly set up a scanner on this side.
This is the captain.
Just checking to see if we can invest in anything else. I think the LAV boost recharge would be a good idea at this point.
Runner.
Alright, let's get our scanner up.
Set a scanner right there. Armor, go ahead. Armor is en route. Reading. Move confirmed. Op ready.
CU's exhausted.
Move order confirmed. Reporting.
Light attack vehicle enhancements online.
On our way. Railgun reading you. Green line confirmed. Go for ranged.
I've commenced the scan.
Alright, looks like the scan of the entire wreck site is going to take a while. We're going to have to defend
Support
as best as
ready.
we can during this time.
We need a turret set in place.
Contact report.
Cruiser
Please
ready.
respond.
Copy that. I see him. We're ready when you need us. Coordinates confirmed. Go ahead. Coordinates confirmed. Op ready. Move confirmed. Armor ready. Move order confirmed. Send message. Copy. Coordinates set. Receiving.
Let's check back on the east side here. Still looks pretty okay. Let's send a
Strike
strike
fighter
group
coordinates
here.
dialed in.
See if we can take out the
Attack
remainder of
course
these
set.
forces.
Attention.
There they go. Very cool.
25% complete. Hang in there.
Let's just send
Reading.
another group of fighters around
Strike fighter
the
approach
center
vector dialed in.
wreck site,
Attack vector dialed in.
just
We're
in
the fight.
case.
Runner, go ahead. Strike craft destroy a turret on that location. Ready, send. Strike copies. On our way. Send message. Enemy light attack vehicle marked on approach. We've got hostile on sensors. Confirm visual.
Okay, more enemies coming in from the east, it seems. I don't think this is going to be too much of a problem, though.
Op ready. Reporting. Armored vehicle is taking fire.
Easy. Alright, let's send our next group of fighters back to the center.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Once again, just
Strike
in case.
systems online. Ready to burn. Defend that area with a turret. Ready.
The data we've already collected is amazing.
Alright,
Enemy armor on approach.
we've got quite a large attack, it seems, coming in from the north. Let's use our fighters to
Op ready.
soften these guys up a little bit.
Lock on target. Go ahead.
Okay, very
Hostile
good.
armor eliminated.
Let's do another attack.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Green line confirmed. Engines hot. Green line confirmed. Move order confirmed.
Scan at 80%. Just a little longer.
Hostile. Provide guard for that base runner. Punch it. We gotta go. Make ready.
Send another group of strike fighters here.
Can you confirm
Doesn't look like they're ready yet. Okay, they're just reloading now.
Hostile strike craft down.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Attack course set. Hostile light
Oh,
attack
that is
vehicle
a
detected.
large group, actually. I'm not liking the looks of that.
Attention.
Send strike fighters on this
Enemy
side as
armor
well.
disabled.
That's it. Scan complete. We've got it.
One of our turrets is taking fire.
Strike fighter approach vector
Contact.
dialed in.
Enemy armor. Bearing designated. Vector dialed in. We're in the pipe.
Okay, looks like they're targeting
Alert,
the
turret post
Kapisi
destroyed.
now. We're gonna have to bring our forces back.
Reading. Green line confirmed. Support ready. Hostile railguns have opened up. Confirmed.
Okay, since the scan is complete, we probably don't need to defend these scanners anymore,
Taking fire.
but we definitely need to make sure that the Kapisi survives.
Alert. Red alert. Command and carrier taking
We
fire.
should actually get our salvages out of the way.
Ready for orders. On the move. Salvager has been engaged.
Okay, it looks like the Kapisi can still hold her own though, which is good.
This is the captain.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Hostile armor. Eliminate. Attack vector. Alert. Rachel is in contact. Hostile on sensors. Authentication pending. We copy. Board has been updated with alert. Salvager destroyed.
Okay, looks like we're gonna have a bit of a problem with
Moving.
our salvages here, unfortunately.
Go. We're getting ripped apart.
Okay, we've lost all of our salvagers, unfortunately.
Ready. Tracking hostile. Alert. Railgun lost. We got a railgun under fire. A turret is under fire. Set new heading. Hostile craft in AO. Maneuver for visual confirmation. Go for armor. Give me a smoke screen and be ready. Enemy armor disabled. Ready. Copy. On our way. Enemy railgun eliminated. Strike craft taking effective fire. Listen up. Strike craft destroyed.
Okay. That was a little bit sweaty there. But at least we managed to get all of our forces back
Fighter
to
coordinates dialed
the
in.
Kapisi.
Strike systems online. Ready to burn.
Alright, very good. Still a few Galcian forces coming in here. But I don't think they're going to be any match
Armor, go
for
ahead.
all of our forces
Hostile
sitting on the
light
high
attack
ground
vehicle
here.
Visually authenticated. Hostile detected. Visual unconfirmed. Reading. On our way. Ready. Send.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Attack course set. Op ready. Green line confirmed. Ready for armor vehicle taking effective fire. Ready. Enemy railgun firing on friendlies. Coordinates confirmed. One of our turrets is taking fire. Ready. Hostile strike craft down.
This scan is unusual. I've never seen anything like it. I need to start breaking down the data immediately.
It's over there.
Understood. Great job out there.
Thanks.
Light attack vehicle.
We've successfully completed our scan of the Kalash wreck, but it may only be a matter of time before the Galcian carriers vector onto our position.
Hostile range craft destroyed.
Intel, I fed the scan data into the computers and added my spectrum and IR readings. I'm heading back to the Kapisi now.
Copy that. We're all eager to hear the results of your analysis.
I bet. You're gonna like this.
Personal log, Captain Kiith S'Jet, Expedition Carrier Kapisi. These sandstorms are taking a toll on the old girl, but she's a hell of a ship. We're managing well, considering the haste with which we launched. Our lead science officer, Rachel, is analyzing the artifact we found. She's eager to take risks, which I wouldn't have wagered on after our first meeting. She's also driven as hell. She's giving the intelligence officer fits. My respect for her grows daily. As for the Galcian, their hover technology makes them faster and more maneuverable than our units. They're better equipped for desert conditions too, which is no surprise. But their hit-and-run tactics, which I've seen before, always leads to something much larger and more dangerous. It's only a matter of time before we are truly tested.
Alright guys, that was a pretty sweaty mission, but I'm very excited that we can now play around with strike fighters, so hopefully we can use a few more in the coming missions. We did lose a few units towards the end, but I think we've got plenty of resources to try and replace our lost troops. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed this episode. Leave a like, dislike, or a comment or two down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one.